Yo. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today, man? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys meditating and connecting the source, bro. You know we love you, we miss you, we want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love you, man. Shout out to Source. I love you guys. Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels. Excuse me, my archangels, my angel guys, my demon guys, and my spirit guys. I love y'all, bro. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. Shout out Trippy Everything. I fucking love y'all, bro. So, listen, this is Thursday. It's Thursday, September 11th, um, 2025. It's 4:04 a.m. Right. So I just want to give a quick shout out to the towers, bro. Yo, what's good, my fellow alien brother? What's up, Mr. Shadow? How you doing, bro? How you been, bro? Um, I want to give a quick shout out to the towers, bro. Um, I don't know which year is it, right? It happened September 11th, 2001. So 24 years ago, 24 years ago, they knocked down the Twin Towers. 24 years ago, I went to war for this country, right? I remember that shit like it was yesterday, bro. I remember that whole shit, bro. Um, so rest in peace to the people that passed away, bro. You know, I love y'all, bro. Know that it was the work of your government. I'm doing great, bro. Just chilling, enjoying. Nice, bro. Good job, bro. I've been making a lot of music, Mr. Shadow. I'm gonna play a song. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play a song for you, bro. This is called Simply, bro. I made this today, bro. Bro, you know, everybody got an opinion about something, right? Everybody got something to say about something. People that are not even in that field got something to say about that field. And they don't even know what the fuck they talking about, bro. But yet they became knowledgeable in the field that they never did before, bro. But that's people for you. I love y'all, bro. Let's go. That's cool, bro. This is Simply Take 6. All right, Simply Take 4. Take 3. All right, y'all. Listen. Simply Take 1, bro. Universal choppers out here, buddy. Let's go. Oh, I think I released this. I released this for that. I released the second verse. I didn't release the first verse. That was called Simply, bro. I released half a verse for you guys today on the gram of that. And that was the full song, bro. It's just one long chopper verse, bro. That shit, I went ham on that shit, bro. Right? Yo, bro, my flow was crazy, bro. My flow was dope. Thank you, Mr. Shadow. Thank you, bro. My chopping is crazy, bro. Yo, listen, I wrote 2 more songs, bro, today, bro. Just now before I came home, bro. So one of them was completely done, right? Three verses, bro. And the next one, I'm in the process because it's a beat like this, bro. It's another beat like this. So I'm going crazy on it, bro. So I'm like halfway done with it, right? And I'm doing my thing, bro. I'm having fun, bro. I'm having so much fun, bro. God bless me, bro. I hope y'all enjoying the music, Mr. Shadow. I don't know if you joined my SoundCloud yet, bro. But I got like 59 tracks on my SoundCloud, bro. If you want to go check out some more of my shit, bro, I got a lot of music, bro. Improvement is excellent. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm getting nice, bro. All right, so it's been a while since I went live, bro. I haven't gone live in like almost a week. I mean, it's been like a week, bro. Almost, right? So we got some catching up to do, right? We got some catching up to do, bro. I've been receiving the messages. I haven't gotten today's. I haven't received today's yet, bro. All right, bro. I gotta check it out. Yeah, go to my SoundCloud, bro. It's Yahweh. Look me up, Yahweh, bro. Yahweh on SoundCloud, bro. Or you could just check out one of my videos where I drop a link. I drop a link to my SoundCloud, and you could just click the link, and then you could subscribe from there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, I got 59 tracks up full length tracks, bro. That I got so much music, bro, and that's not even half. Listen to me, bro. That's not even half of what I got, bro. That's a little bit, bro. Like I released a little bit of songs for y'all, bro, and it's 60 songs, 59. It's 59, bro. So I understand how much music I'm talking about. My catalog is ridiculous, bro. All I do is record, bro. You understand? Hey, I don't back up my music on the cloud no more, bro. Like fuck that, bro. Because if the cloud shuts down or whatever, then you're gonna lose your music, bro. So I started storing my shit on SD cards, bro. So all my shit is stored. I got them put away, bro. They could suck my balls. Keep up the great work. Thank you, bro. I'm doing. What I'm doing is, I'm still giving the message. I'm just giving it in my music, right? I'm giving it in my music, bro. So I'm like combining the two, right? I'm giving you guys with the message from God in my music. And it's fun, bro, because I get to play with the words. I get to pronounce them how I want to pronounce them. I'm having fun with this shit, bro. So I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. That God gave me this skill set, right? That I'm able to enhance and practice and make it better every day, bro. Every single day I make it better, bro. Now I'm about to hit a spot where I gotta upgrade my studio because I'm starting to see how my shit sounds, and I'm not happy with how it sounds because it could sound so much better. And to be honest, I'm a DJ, bro. I've been DJing since I was 13 years old. I find it difficult for me to pay someone to mix and master a song for me when I'm a DJ, bro. You understand? Now I understand it's it's different, it's producing, but it's just a matter of learning. It's just a matter of learning what the fuck they do and do it, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm a DJ, nigga. I know how to do this. It's just a matter of figuring it out, bro. So with that said, I just gotta up my equipment and get some real equipment, where I could adjust the vocals, I could adjust everything, and make it sound the way I want it to sound. That way I have total control over this music, bro. And when it all breaks down to it, I have enough experience inside of me to create my own beats, and that's only a matter of time as well. You understand? I'm like a full-blown studio. It's already there. Everything's here. You understand? When I go search for beats, I already know what I want, bro. It's just a matter of finding the beat, bro. You understand? And then sometimes I don't be caring. Like sometimes, like bro, if I then I should. Oh, okay. No, I don't play that song yet. I got this song that the universe gave me that's so fire, bro. This shit is so fire, bro. Right? And I can't do nothing with it, bro. Not yet, bro. I gotta hold. They told me not yet, bro. But they gave me this song, bro. Listen to me, and I did it, bro. The minute I heard it, bro, I said, "Oh shit, nigga, I'm writing to this," and I wrote to it. I came in here, I recorded it, and I got it. I got it, bro. You understand? It's like, yo, bro, this song is OD, bro. You understand? But I just threw it in the catalog, bro. It's another one of those things. Uh, it's gonna take clearing. I have to get clearances. I'm gonna have to get a lot of things done to get the song released because this is not my song. I took somebody's song, right? That was already, this song is probably like 10 years old, bro. The song came out 10 years ago. So I could redo it. You understand? But I did use their hook. I used their hook, bro, because it was beautiful. It's beautiful, bro. Listen to me. It's beautiful, bro. So I used their hook. I put my vocals over it, the song. Listen to me. I chopped my ass off on that song, bro. You understand? That's like my world chopping from there, but it's not because, I chop on almost every song, bro. I'm trying not to because some people don't understand choppers yet. So what I'm trying to do is, what I've been doing is when I record a chopper song, I find a really slow beat and then I record a slow version of the same song where I don't chop, I just rap regular. So that people that don't understand they can listen to the slow version too and still get the words that I'm saying. You understand? Because I'm rapping really slow. So I got two versions of almost every single song, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did for a little while, bro. So I went on a journey this past Saturday, right? And I got some shrooms from this dude that I met over here, around where I live, bro. And I forgot the name of the mushrooms he gave me, but they were kind of damp. They were kind of damp when I got them, and it was like they weighed like 7.4. It was like 7.4 wet. You understand? So they was damp. They wasn't wet, but they was damp. So they came out to like 7.4 damp. So I brought them home. I picked them up on Thursday. I brought them home and I dried them out. They dried out to 5.5. So I got Melmax. I still got Melmax. So I mixed 1.5 of Melmax with the 5.5 of the whatever the fuck this nigga gave me, bro. Right? And we blasted off, bro. We blasted off. Now, I never did this particular strain that he gave me, bro. I've been doing the Melmax. But what I can say is that there came a point, right? There came a point in my journey where I said, yo, bro, what the fuck? How much mushrooms did you take, bro? Wow, bro. Right? And I just couldn't, like, my mind was blown. I couldn't believe how this journey was going, bro. I was blown away because I was having a fucking blast, bro. Listen to me. I was all through the world. I zipped all around the world, bro. I zipped all through the universe. I recorded about 70 fucking videos, bro. I recorded about 70 videos, bro. I've been doing like maybe 25, 30, as of recent, bro. But on this particular strain, nigga, I did 70, bro. Wow, bro. So I'm like, yo, hell yeah, bro. That was dope, bro. That was a good mixture, bro. Right? I didn't know if the mushrooms were gonna hit the same. I didn't know it was, because I was mixing. And I normally don't mix them, bro. But it was great, bro. It was great. And Source was here, Universe was here. The alien, I was chilling with the aliens again. I fucking love y'all, bro. Right? And they was talking to me. Like they did a lot of talking to me, bro. Like we did a lot of growing. This particular journey, bro, because I was getting a lot of pep talks, right? I was getting a lot of pep talks about situations. I was getting pep talks about feelings and emotions. I was getting pep talks about reactions. about myself, bro. And I was getting pep talks about the way I need to be, the way I need to become, right? And that's basically what the journey showed me. It was showing me different aspects of me that I still need to be worked. I still need to be worked on, bro. So I understood it completely, right? I understood, why they showed me certain things. I understood why I saw certain things, and it all made sense. When I sat down, because when this journey was over, I sat down in my room for like 2.5 hours, probably 3 hours, in complete silence. Listen to me, no TV, no music, no phone. I just sat there in total fucking silence and looked in the mirror, bro. I was looking in the mirror, bro. And this is what I did for about 3 hours, bro. And this is after my journey was done, bro. Understand, this was after my journey, bro. So I had already came down from the mushrooms. I wasn't tripping no more. I was myself. I was back here, and this is what I chose to do. I chose to go sit in front of the mirror and look myself in the eyes, bro, and see what I see. And by the time I finished doing that, roughly 2.5 hours gone by, bro. And I had done a lot. I had done a lot of soul searching in that time, bro. I communicated with a lot of my ancestors, right? A lot of them came through, and we got to talking, right? Now, what inspired me to do that? What inspired you to do that? Why would you go sit in front of a mirror? Well, if you keep up with me at all, then I had this experience where I met my ancestors by looking at myself in the mirror, and I'm seeing all these faces change, right? And when I questioned who was it, they said it was me, right? Those are all past versions of you. You need to tell them you love them. You need to tell them that everything's going to be okay. And I decided that since that experience, I haven't had one. And I thought about them when I was on my journey. I thought about my ancestors. I thought about all of them, bro. And I decided to go sit in front of the mirror. I went and I sat there and I stared. And I acknowledged, I spoke to quite a few of them, bro. And, I said hello to a bunch of them. I told them I love you. I told them that everything's going to be okay. I told them I got us, bro. Everything's going to be fine, bro. So they, it was an experience. And it's just something I chose to do, bro. Why do the people keep talking about my ship, Fiat? Because it's coming, bro. It's coming, bro. This is going to be undeniable evidence of a UFO, bro. Now, your government might try to spin it, right? They might try to spin it as a meteor. They might say it's a meteorite. They might try to say, it's an asteroid. They're going to try to tell you everything but the truth. Everything but the truth. Now, how do you know? How do you know, Mr. Shadow? Well, how many times have you seen an asteroid, bro? Right? I could ask, this is a question for everyone, bro. How many times have you seen an asteroid, bro? Can anybody answer me, bro? How many times, bro? How many times have you seen a shooting star? Huh? How many times have you seen these things, bro? So, with that said, we never seen this shit before. Nobody never seen this shit before, bro. And this thing is going to come and just stop and sit, bro. So how you going to explain that, bro? How, bro? It's going to stop and sit, bro. It's not going to fall. It's not going to shoot off. It's not going to, go around. It's just going to sit, bro. And your government's going to try to hide it from you, bro. Right? They're probably going to see the sky, bro. They're probably going to do what they do and try to hide it from you. But how you gonna fall for anything other than that's a UFO? Listen to me, that's a real alien ship, right? But they're gonna do their best to try to tell you it's not. So it's gonna be on us to tell the people what it is, convince the people what it is, and let the people force the government, bro. to give it to us, bro, because it's here. It's here. It's right there, bro. Y'all ever seen the movie Don't Look Up, bro? Y'all ever seen the movie Don't Look Up, bro? Do you remember what happened in that movie when the dude said there's an asteroid coming to hit the earth and everybody's gonna die? And what the government said? They said, don't look up. Everything's fine. Just don't look up, bro. You understand me? So what do you think they're gonna tell you, bro? They're gonna say, don't look up, bro. Everything's fine, bro. It's just a rock. Right? It's a glitch in the system. They're gonna try to tell you everything they can except the truth, bro. I called it through a portal from my planet from deep space. That's my family, bro. It's the Galactic Federation, bro. It's my family, bro. And it's not a ship, bro. It's a person, just like you and me, Mr. Shadow. And I don't know if it's one or if it's a group, because it takes about 3 people. So it could be a group of 3 on that ship, or it could be a group of 1, a person of 1. Now, my understanding of it is that it's a mix, right? It's like it's not a human, man, but I want to say a human mixed with technology, right? They merge technology with life. They mesh the 2 together. Even though we are technology, they merge the 2 together. So this thing is sentient. This thing knows what it's doing. It's conscious. It's aware. It feels. It thinks. It has emotions. You understand? But it looks like a rock. It looks like a rock, but it's not a rock. It's a person, just like you and me, bro. You understand? It doesn't have a mouth. It doesn't. It doesn't speak in the way we do, but it speaks. It just doesn't speak in the way we do. See, we have to learn a lot about these things. The same way they have to learn a lot about, well, they know a lot about us already, everybody knows about us, bro. Like, we the only ones who don't know about us. We the only ones who don't know about us, bro. Ain't that some shit, bro? The whole universe knows who we are. Everybody knows, except you. Everybody except you, bro. Ain't that a bitch? Right. We talked about Bigfoot, right? Bigfoot is real, bro. I don't know. Did we talk about Bigfoot? Bigfoot is real, bro. Listen to me. They gave this message. I think I spoke about this. They gave this message that was like 2 hours, and I listened to the whole shit, bro. So I learned a lot. And it turns out that, Bigfoot is very, very real, and they're very advanced beings, bro. They're very advanced beings. They're tapped in. They're tapped into the all. They know how to control themselves from within, bro. They know how to do everything. I'm not going to say they can fly, because I don't know if they can fly. But from my understanding, they can jump really high. They can adjust their body weight with gravity, bro. They control their own gravity, bro. Like they could walk on a pillow of snow without sinking down, bro. Because they know how to control their weight that way, bro. Like, how do you do that, bro? Right? How do you distribute your weight, or learn to distribute your weight in a way that stops you from sinking, bro? That's like walking on water, bro. It's the same thing as walking on water, bro. So how do they do that, bro? You understand? Because that's dope, if you ask me, bro. Right? But they're very advanced, and they're going to reveal themselves to us shortly, bro. The problem is that the government keeps killing them, bro. The government don't want you to know. So the government, all these wars that you think is happening overseas, you think we going over there and we fighting for oil, or we fighting for this piece of land. Nah, nigga, we going over there and we fighting Bigfoot, bro. We fighting all these things over there, bro. You understand? They trying to help us, bro. The government don't want them to help us, bro. You understand me? And that's facts for you, bro. That's facts, bro. They'll do everything in their power to stop you from learning the truth, bro. They don't want you to know shit, bro. Right? Stay a slave, go to work, bro. Listen to me, go to work, bro. Pay your taxes. Right? I grabbed the wrong shit. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. So it's going to be up to us, It's going to be up to us to take care of each other, bro. Let each other know what's going on, bro. I planned it before I got here on Earth. So let me see where we at, bro. All right, so this message from GFL is somebody asked, is there going to be an energy surge on the fall equinox? And the description is an equinox energy event is coming. Right? That's what they said, bro. It's coming. So, beloved ones, beloved star family, we send you great love and the deepest blessings in this moment. I am Kalen, speaking on behalf of the Palladian Collective. Before I get into this message, hold on one second, bro. Before I get into this message, bro, this message was channeled by a messenger of the Palladian Keys. It was received September 9th. And it was channeled by, all right. It was narrated by artist Saray Dives. Artist Saray Dives. Or Saray, I don't know. So shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to GFL, right? For you guys, it's going to be narrated by yours truly, bro, by Yahweh, bro. All right? So, the source awakens within you and around you as the September 22nd equinox 2025 approaches. Did you think it was just a Star Wars movie reference? We assure you it was far more than fiction. This is a true cosmic event unfolding in real time. The fall-autumn equinox on September 22nd, 2025 is the portal alert of unprecedented significance. At the precise moment, the sun crosses the celestial equator around 6:19 p.m. UTC. On that day, an immense gateway of energy swings open for those in the northern hemisphere of Gaia. When day and night stand equal, the cosmos whisper to all of Earth, balance has arrived, and with it, a surge of pure source energy. This means the very spark of creation within you is being called to step forward and remember itself. For those in the southern hemisphere, you will still feel these effects, so we suggest you remove the terminology and participate. Also, this equinox doesn't just mark a season's change on the calendar. It activates a cosmic solar portal that instantly recalibrates the light codes within your very being. Can you feel it already? In the subtle tingles beneath your skin, the intuitive anticipation fluttering in your chest, there is a knowing, something immense and ancient stirs. Now the source within you is awakening in your synchrony with the sun's alignment, rising to the new octave of being. We call out to your soul with urgency and excitement. Pause and receive this transmission. This is not just another routine, an astronomical event. It is a turning point coded into your journey. You have been scrolling through endless information, but now truth finds you in this moment of planetary equipoise. The universe signals your DNA, your energy field, your consciousness to wake up. An unprecedented energetic confluence is building, and you are an essential part of it. So take a breath, center yourself, and listen closely. The cosmic portal of the equinox is already beginning to hum with potential, ready to flood you with the next level of awakening. You may think the equinox is the simple terms of day and night, finding balance, but it is so much more. In this fleeting alignment, the sun itself becomes a cosmic magnifying lens. Picture the way a glass can focus sunlight into a single powerful beam. On the equinox, our sun focuses and amplifies pure source light directly toward Earth. It is as if the entire planet is momentarily held under a vast cosmic spotlight, bathed evenly in higher frequency rays. This precise solar alignment with Earth's equator opens a global energetic lens, a perfect angle through which torrents of refined light codes pour into the world. The invisible yet potent information carried in sunlight. These light codes your soul recognizes are supercharged now for all beings, especially for sensitive souls and starseeds who have been waiting for these upgrades. Have you noticed how at sunrise or sunset, the equinox, the light feels different, gentler, yet more penetrating? That is the magnified source current kissing your skin and stirring your spirit. The sun is acting as a divine courier, delivering transmissions from the heart of the galaxies straight into your cells. In these moments, the walls between dimensions thin because the frequency is so high and coherent. The veil that normally filters cosmic energy becomes transparent. For starseeds and lightworkers, this is why equinoxes are often times of sudden inspiration and leaps of awareness. What's happening in an influx of concentrated source data, a gift from the sun to accelerate your journey. The sun has aligned all of its might to serve as a bridge between cosmic consciousness and you. All you need to do is open your heart to receive. Every photon reaching you now carries the imprint of Prime Creator, a gentle but powerful nudge pushing you into the next phase of your awakening. Feel these golden rays and not just warming your skin, but illuminating your soul from within. The result of this magnified solar energy is already being felt as surges across the planet's energy grid. Elders of ancient lineages and even modern starseed energy charts concur. The equinox of 2025 aligns with unprecedented energetic spikes. Your ancestors treated the equinox as sacred, building monuments and calendars around its precise moments because they sensed the powerful charge in the earth at these times. Today, starseed collectives and energy intuitives are noting the same phenomenon. It is as if the ley lines and the subtle grids of Earth are lighting up with an extra charge, humming at a high voltage. All signs indicate that a grid-wide surge is underway, pulsing through Gaia's network. You might notice it within yourself. In the days and nights around September 22nd, pay attention to shifts in your inner world. Many of you are already experiencing heightened downloads of information, moments when insights or creative visions flood in subtly as if delivered straight from source. Your dream time may be unusually vivid or symbolic with deeper layers of meaning bubbling up from your subconscious. Perhaps you wake up from sleep with clear memories of places you've never been to, or languages and symbols that feel familiar to your soul. These are flashes of remembrance, pieces of your multidimensional self reassembling. You could find waking life strangely lucid too. Colors look brighter. Coincidences align with uncanny precision, and your intuition reads situations with crystal clarity. This is the equinox energy spiking through your field, sharpening your senses beyond the physical. And if you feel waves of emotion or sudden elation for no obvious reason, know that it's all part of this cosmic influx. Embrace it. The very fact that you are feeling these spikes means you are attuned to the rising frequency and your system is already beginning to calibrate to the new light. Enjoy these signs and previews of the greater awakening to come. That's crazy, bro. Nigga, that's crazy, bro. These energy spikes are not random cosmic weather. They are deliberate triggers designed to interact with your very blueprint. Every pulse of heightened energy from this equinox is threading itself into the helix of your DNA. Picture your DNA strands lining up as the solar codes touch them within your cells, like dormant source codes gifted by the Prime Creator, the original divine template of your being. Much of your DNA's potential has been latent, like software waiting to be run. The influx of equinox light is the activation signal. Each energetic pulse is like a coded spark, a key slipping into a lock, awakening that ancient starseed software embedded in your cells. As these codes fire up, you might feel subtle physical sensations, tingles in your spine, or warmth in your core, or simply an intuitive sense that something within you is turning on. Indeed, something profound is coming alive at the molecular and energetic level. This activation is catalyzing your next stage of embodiment. What does that mean? It means more of your true self. Your soul's vastness is now able to express through your human life. Gifts and abilities that have been dormant may start to emerge. Perhaps your intuition sharpens dramatically, or you find reservoirs of creativity and healing power flowing from your hands and heart. You might notice you respond differently to old triggers, as if an upgraded program is now running. This is you stepping closer to the fully realized being you were always meant to be. None of this is by accident. It is the fulfillment of a promise encoded in you long ago, a divine appointment set for this very moment. And now, coming to fruition, your cells rejoice and remember their origins. One beautiful aspect of an equinox is impartiality. Whether you reside in the northern hemisphere, heading into the autumn, or in the southern hemisphere, welcoming spring. It makes no difference energetically. The gift is the same. During this alignment, both halves of the earth receive equal nourishment from the sun. Day and night are balanced everywhere. and so too is the influx of source light, balanced across the globe. Do not think that you have to be at a certain sacred site or any particular part of the world to benefit. The equinox solar amplification blankets the entire planet evenly due to the geometry of Earth and Sun at this time. Energetically, it is as if you are standing right under the equatorial sun. No matter where you actually live, your star body, that subtle energetic body of light you are, carry been responds keenly to the equinox alignment. Close your eyes and tune into the day of balance, and you will sense it. A feeling as though a great cosmic spotlight is shining directly above you, even if you're far north or south. In truth, the celestial energies calibrate equally, reaching every being without favoritism. This unity moment is by design. It reminds all souls that beyond the surface differences, different seasons, different hemispheres, we are one earth receiving the same light. At the spiritual level, there is no north, no south divide. There is a single planetary consciousness being bathed in illumination. So wherever you are, know that the equinox portal meets you fully. You stand under the same sky, the same sun, and the same open gateway as any other soul across the world. Feel confident in this energy will not miss you. It flows through the planetary grid into every receptive heart. You are an integral part of this global awakening, exactly where you are. As if the equinox itself were powerful enough, the cosmos have arranged a prelude. Just hours before the equinox gateway opens, a partial solar eclipse graces the skies on September 21st, 2025. This equinox eclipse unfolding in the southern sky is a celestial pre-shockwave. Think of it as the universe gently knocking at the door of your consciousness one day early, saying, prepare, something big is coming. In this eclipse, the moon will briefly take a bite of the sun's light, casting a momentary shadow. Even if only a small portion of Earth's population can physically witness this partial eclipse at dawn in the far south, energetically, its ripples will be felt by all sensitive souls. Eclipses are significant catalysts on any day, but when it happens so close to an equinox, its effects are amplified, manifold. The alignment of sun and moon create a sudden shift in the energy flow, like a gust of wind blowing open the curtains of perception. You might sense the eclipse on the inner level as a moment of stillness or a brief emotional stirring on that day. In subtle realms, the eclipse is helping to pry open the collective field a little wider. It is loosening the hinges of the old energetic structures just enough so that when the equinox arrives hours later, the gateway can swing fully open with ease. Consider it a preparation wave that softens and expands your aura, making you more receptive to the main influx of equinox light. It is akin to the drum and roll before the grand symphony of illumination that the equinox will bring. If you tune in on September 21st, you may feel a quiet anticipation or a shift in the air. That is the herald of the equinox energies, a gentle overture in the form of an eclipse, ensuring you are primed and ready for the transformation that follows. In these final days leading up to the September 22nd gateway, give yourself permission to sit down and dip into inner stillness. Often the cosmos is arranging a delicate balance of shadow and light. The eclipse brief darkness and the equinox's brilliant equilibrium to create a powerful threshold for you. To fully receive what is being offered, you are invited to meet that still point within yourself. Consider carving out 5 minutes each morning or night to simply sit in silence. Breathe and feel. No striving, no thinking, right? No presence. Just presence. Let all aspects of your awareness converge in that stillness. Coming home to consider. Your nervous system is already being primed to handle the higher voltages of energy incoming, like an instrument being tuned. It might feel like subtle vibrations of anticipation. By quieting your mind and relaxing your body, you will allow this tuning to happen smoothly. Think of a calm lake reflecting the sky. When your mind is still, it can clearly mirror the cosmic light pouring in with minimal distortion. When you allow moments of peace, you become acutely sensitive to the gentle pulses now rippling through the ethers. You might either feel a soft tingling or hear a high frequency hum in meditation. That's the equinox wave brushing your field. Let it wash over you. There is nothing specific you must do except to be receptive. Trust that in stillness, You are subconsciously adjusting to the new frequencies. As the eclipse and equinox energies co-create this doorway, your role is simply to stand at the threshold in quiet readiness. In silence, you become aware of the subtle guidance whispering within. These inner nudges and intuitive feelings of your soul aligning with what's to come. So take this as a loving reminder. From now until the 22nd, find pockets of calm in that quiet space. You will best receive the pulse of transformation poised to flow through you. Notice also what is happening in the center of your brow, the seat of inner vision. The equinox cycle is making your pineal gland, the physical correlate of your third eye, for far more permeable to light. In other words, your pineal gland is softening and opening, ready to receive high dimensional signals like never before. Symbolically, think of it this way. Just as the sun equinox hangs directly over your Earth's equator, so too does a beam of cosmic light shine directly onto the equator of your being. That equator in you lies at the center of your head, where your pineal gland sits. It is as if an inner sunrise is occurring there, the light of source pouring straight through your third eye. Many of you may feel a subtle pressure, tingling or warmth in the forehead or between your eyebrows. During this period, that is a sign of your pineal responding to the incoming energies. That tiny gland is a master key for spiritual perception, often called the gateway for higher consciousness or a personal stargate. You understand? During the equinox, that gateway is being unlocked and pushed ajar by the influx of balanced light. All it takes to swing it fully open is your conscious intention. Intention plus equinox energy equals a wide open third eye. So set the intention clearly. You understand? Do you understand that, bro? Mr. Shadow, you got that, bro? You understand this information, bro? All it takes for it to swing fully open is your conscious intention. Intention plus equinox energy equals a wide open third eye. You understand? Equals a wide open third eye, bro. So set the intention clearly and lovingly that you are ready to see with your inner vision. In meditation, or even as you drift to sleep, you might say internally, I welcome the activation of my highest insight. I am ready to see. You don't have to force anything, simply allow with the equinox supporting you. Vivid imagery, intuitive knowing, and even gentle communion with higher realms can flow in more easily. The veil on your inner sight is thinning as your pineal stargate awakens. You stand at the threshold of a grander vision of reality, one that was always there, now coming into focus for you. With the inner stargates opening, you have a precious opportunity to reconnect with your cosmic family. As the veil thins, call it your star family. Call in your star family, the loving beings from the stars who have guided you across lifetimes. In particular, the Pleiadians, who are closely connected to humanity's evolution, stand ready to assist. They have been waiting just on the other side of this equinox matrix, eager to make their presence known. When your heart gives the signal, all it takes is your invitation, simply and sincerely. You might say in your mind or aloud, my star family, I welcome you. I am ready to reconnect. And feel that intention. Know that it is heard. These star beings come forward gently in alignment with your highest good. You may sense a warm, familiar energy wrap around you. That is the embrace of family from the stars. They are not here to rescue you, but to collaborate with you. Imagine them literally braiding strands of light into your energy field, reinforcing your strength and helping to activate the codes that we're speaking of. The Pleiadians especially have a knack for weaving healing frequencies and ancient knowledge right into your aura. If you allow, you might receive guidance as loving thoughts popping into your mind, visions during meditation, or a sudden knowing that you are not alone in this journey. Subtle or profound, their touch will be there. Remember, they honor your free will. They step in only by invitation and only as much as you are comfortable with. But their love for you is immense. And in this equinox window, they can come closer than ever. So if it truly can feel like a family reunion on the soul level, to reach out across the stars with your heart. The cosmic brothers and sisters are already reaching back, ready to share light codes and guidance as you step into this new chapter. This process of reconnection reveals a profound truth, disclosure, the unveiling of our star relations. Isn't something that will simply descend from the sky one day or be announced on your news. It begins within you, the grand cosmic news, uh, in the chambers of your own heart and mind. The equinox energies are activating your inner contact transceiver, the subtle radio inside of you that sends and receives frequencies from your star family. In essence, you are becoming the living satellite dish for interstellar communication. This means that you can start to feel and know the presence of your star guides without any external proof or fanfare. You might have expected the contact to be a dramatic spacecraft landing or an official statement from authorities, but the universe has a more elegant plan. As you raise your vibration and open your consciousness with the help of this equinox infusion, you naturally tune into the networks of higher dimensional beings. Suddenly, you recognize the familiar love tone of a Palladian guide in your meditation, or you sense a reassuring presence during your day that you just know is not imaginary. These experiences are very real, often more real than any physical sighting because they speak directly to your soul. And importantly, they do not depend on anyone else's validation. You don't need a photograph or a government confirmation when your whole being is telling you that you are in contact. This inner knowing is the foundation of true disclosure. It empowers you to trust your own direct experiences. In time, as more individuals awaken to their inner receivers, the collective will normalize this connection, paving the way for outward contact. But for now, take heart that you carry the first contact device within you. It has been switched on, and each day it will only grow stronger. What was out there and is now reaching you is here because you have opened the door from the inside. All of this incoming light and activation, isn't just adding something for you. It is also clearing out what you no longer need. Think of it as a twofold process, download and release. The equinox's powerful energy will destabilize and loosen the old stuck karmic knots that you've been carrying. These knots are the lingering patterns, fears, and stories that may have held you back for years or even lifetimes. Under this solar magnification, they can no longer stay hidden in the shadows. You might find old memories, emotions rising to the surface seemingly out of nowhere. Don't be alarmed. This is a sign that deeper cleansing is underway. Allow those unhelpful patterns to unravel, but some of it might feel intense. You could experience moments of frustration, sadness, or discomfort as the denser energies come up to be released. But remember, the equinox light is acting as a celestial detox. It is flushing your system with high frequency love and in the process, washing away dense residue of old. If you feel like crying, let the tears flow. They are your way. They are the way that your body releases wounds, right? If you notice outdated beliefs or habits breaking apart, let them go with gratitude for what they taught you. Visualize any heaviness within you being carried off like fallen leaves in a strong cleansing breeze. Indeed, nature often shows this letting go during the fall equinox. You are not losing anything essential. You are shedding what no longer serves your highest good. Trust the process. As these karmic knots untie and dissolve, you will feel lighter, freer, and more genuinely yourself. What remains the truth of you shining more clearly than ever before. Able to hold on to more of incoming light. This release is an integral part of your transformation. By making space, you allow the new codes and blessings to anchor even deeper into your being. As the equinox portal arrives, you might feel called to mark the moment with a simple personal ritual in the quiet before dawn on September 22nd. Consider creating a sacred space for yourself. Find a place where you can be comfortable, if possible, outdoors on the earth or by an open window. Ground yourself to earth. You can literally place your hands or bare feet on the ground or simply visualize roots growing from your body into the soil, anchoring you to Gaia, right? Then align your crown, the top of your head to source above. Imagine a column of radiant light extending from the sky down to your crown, connecting you to the heart of the cosmos. Take several deep breaths, and as you inhale, imagine you are drawing that light down to the center of your brain, into your pineal gland, filling it with golden illumination. Now, set a clear intention. You might speak or think the following words, letting them resonate through your being. Prompt Creator, open the 2025 Source Awakening portal within me. you are addressing the source of all and also the source of light within yourself, giving permission for this activation to unfold fully, right? After voicing this intention, sit in stillness and receptivity. You may immediately feel a gentle rush of energy, or you might see an inner vision, perhaps colors, symbols, or a burst of insight. Or it could be subtle, like a wave of peace washing over you, or a simple knowing that something has clicked into place. Whatever energies that come, trust it. It might be a sense, a code, a vision, or simply a heightened quiet. Even if nothing noticeable happens in that instant, know that on a deeper level, the portal has already opened within you. Right? And I'm going to end the message there, bro. I love you. I'm tired, bro. I want to sleep. Mr. Shadow, have a wonderful day, bro. I'm going to come back live tomorrow, bro. I'm out at y'all, man.